Um, so what's going on, guys? It's my first YouTube video here. I finally just started to make my channel after thinking about it for a long time, but today we're gonna be acting. My goal with this channel is to help people learn from mistakes I've made and stupid shit I've done, and hopefully that they can be better than I was and learn without having to go through it the hard way. First thing I'm going to talk about today is habits. The habits you create for yourself, they stick with you, and it's something you have to work to actively change. So try to build good habits from the start, because they're either going to hinder you, or they're going to help you. So when I was young, the habits I developed were stupid and destructive to myself. I started vaping, drinking, smoking weed, developed a I'm too cool for this attitude, didn't want to work, would rather goof off all day, stayed up too late, you name it, I probably did it. And now it's a battle every day to try and get rid of these habits. I just wish I never developed them in the first place. So I'm not going to tell anyone how to live their life, but I'm going to share habits that are important to me and things I'm working on to develop myself. First one is being able to work and work hard, because work in your life is never going to go away. It's in every aspect of your life. If you ever want to achieve anything, whether you want to achieve a healthy relationship, you got to work for that. You want a promotion, you got to work towards that. So like, for example, in school I was a slacker, like did not do my homework, didn't even pay attention, half the time was on my phone, and it only ended up hurting me. Like, I graduated with a 2.8 GPA, and that made it harder to get a real job in the real world. But like, it was so bad that when I did finally get a job in high school, working this 5-hour shift at Subway, that shit was hard for me, bro. I developed a new mindset that working is good. It's more like it's good. It's gonna take you far in life, and it's gonna be the only thing to help you put yourself closer to your goals and the dreams that you have. They're not gonna happen if you don't work for them. And next, I want to encourage everyone to learn. Knowledge is power. It's not just cliche. If you don't know how to do shit, you're not gonna be able to do shit. Like, I mean, that's just how it goes. You're going to be relying on other people to do things for you and not take advantage of you. Like, if you don't know how to go about achieving your goal, you're never going to be able to get there. Knowing how to do things for yourself, it's amazing. Like, it's a huge confidence booster, gives you more freedoms, opportunities. So I encourage you, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is you want to do, I encourage you to learn about it. But not only just learn, you gotta be able to act on things forever, or act on things eventually. You can't just forever be learning about something, because the perfect moment's not gonna come. So if that's a business venture, school, whatever it is, do it. But you also gotta learn how to deal with hard times and difficult emotions, because they're always going to be that in life. And if you don't figure out how to deal with yourself, who you are, how you react to things, all the stuff that's hidden in your subconscious, you're going to be self-sabotaging. You're not going to know why you do the things you do. So learn about everything, including yourself. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'm very far from it. But the goal with us is to learn something every day. Nextly, we have getting our ass in the gym. I'm not telling everyone they gotta be Larry Wills or anything like that, but the physical benefits are just the cherry on top, in my opinion. The real benefits are going to come from what it does to you mentally. I believe the gym is a great way to build discipline. Going and doing something every day, whether you don't want to, whether it's hard to do that day, whether it's cold as fuck out. There's many reasons not to do something, but if you're able to go and do it anyways, it's going to build mental toughness, and it's going to build confidence in you as well. If you're not lying to yourself, telling me you're going to do this and you don't, that kind of hurts your self-confidence. You start to not believe the things that you're telling yourself. Your brain's a muscle too as well, so when you're exercising and you're doing things that you don't want to do and that are hard, the things that are so hard are gonna end up getting easier to you, because it's like a muscle. Eventually it's going to get stronger. It's also a healthy way to deal with stress. You know, you're pissed off, stressed out from work. Go and throw some weights around. It's going to be a lot more beneficial to you than packing a bong or fucking pounding some beers, railing a line, whatever it is that you do. But I certainly have done all of those things, which I'm not proud of, but hey. Working out, it releases the BDNF chemical, and I'm no scientist, so if you want a better explanation of this, go ahead and go check it out somewhere else. But it's chemical basically that helps grow and repair the brain, can help with cognitive function and improve memory. So these are all things that are going to help you in your day-to-day life. I'm not going to act like I'm perfect about it either, but I mean, if you go look up another video and get more on that one. Also, sleep. You go and work out, you exert energy, and I got no scientific facts or anything for this, but the Google search I'm sure would prove this right. But this is from my personal experience. Going and exert energy, working out, I sleep so much better than if I don't. Which goes hand in hand with our next one, which is getting good quality sleep. Like, not just 8 total hours, 8 hours of good quality sleep. This is something that everyone will tell you is important, but to me, it wasn't. It wasn't as important as staying up late as hell, getting high, playing video games, drinking with the boys, any of that stuff. That was all more important than getting good quality sleep to me. And there's been countless times where I paid the price of that. You know, show up to work the next day hungover, feeling like shit, back hurts because you didn't sleep good, whatever. But it sucks. You feel like you're tired, you have poor attitude, poor work ethic, and you just turn yourself into a zombie, coasting through life, going through the motions, not seizing opportunities, not creating opportunities, taking the easy way out. And I'm certainly not perfect about this. It's something I did just this weekend to myself, but progress isn't always linear, and it's probably never going to be. I stopped smoking weed, and the quality of sleep I'm getting is so much better. I don't track my sleep. This is all from my personal experience and perspective, but I wake up and I don't have brain fog in the morning. I wake up and I can roll out of bed right away, not go back to bed. I'm thinking more clearly, which that helps in every aspect of your life. And that shit was hard. It was really hard to quit, especially all the times I've tried before, because I couldn't sleep for shit, and that adds to the irritability that stopping smoking already does. So what I started doing was reading, and that shit put me on my ass. Slows your brain down from the constant sped up dopamine loop that short form content, having TikTok open always does, playing your video games with the fucking YouTube video in the background. It's good to slow your brain down, give it a little break, and you're gonna get better quality sleep, I believe. And which that leads us right into our next thing, which is reading. And I've only been reading for about a month or so, and I love it so much. And I haven't even finished a book yet. I started reading the Count of Monte Cristo, which is over 1,000-page book. I'm about 600 through, and I'm gonna grind, and I'm gonna keep reading this book, and I'm gonna finish it. And this is someone who read probably 10 books total in their life before, like the books that they forced you to read in school, and half the time I was spark noting that shit. If someone sent me a text message that was too long, I wouldn't read it all, bro. But reading has helped me improve my focus so much. This helps me everywhere, at work, gym, writing this script, and books are a great way to get knowledge. My focus was so bad before reading that I would be playing video games, have a YouTube video on in the background, and have a fucking show on, because I was constantly needing that dopamine, something else to switch between my focus. I was fried. I'd sit here doing all this shit, and I'd still need something on top of that too. So I started blurting out fucking nonsense to my girlfriend in the room, right? And it's embarrassing, like, honestly, but I couldn't even play video games without watching it. Sometimes I'd be in the fucking middle of the game and start picking up my phone, reaching for shorts. And I'm not acting like I'm perfect. I still end up watching shorts sometimes, but I'm able to focus more clearly on the task at hand and what I'm doing a lot more. Something I did was I'd sit there and I would fucking know I have to get my ass up and get ready for work, and then I pull out my phone and I'd still end up being 15-20 minutes late for no fucking good reason whatsoever. It just sucks. And back to the reading shit. I mean, books that I'm trying to read are stuff that are gonna give me lots of knowledge. Classic books from the older days, like I don't know, stuff. Classics. They're classics for a reason. And I did a little bit of research on this one. So according to neuroscience, reading about an experience triggers a very similar response in your brain as actually living it. So you can gain life experience damn near by reading about something, and you're like, your brain doesn't really realize that you're not living it. So it's something you can reflect on, learn about, things of that nature. In reading, you can learn someone took their whole life acquiring knowledge to read that book. However long it takes you to read that book, you can acquire that in that long. Someone worked their whole life to try and figure out. All you have to do is sit down and read a book, and you can figure out their whole life's work. That is power right there. So, like, I don't condone sitting around in your room, especially doom scrolling and gooning, but if you're gonna do it, pick up a book. Like, you can learn things about almost any experience in the world reading without taking any risk to you, your bank account, anything like that nature. I mean, yeah, maybe you have to pay $16 for a book, but I have a list of good books I want to read. If people are interested in that topic, maybe someday I could make another video going over books. Do a little book club in the comment section and things of that nature. But that's all I have today for you guys. I know this isn't going to be the best quality video. It's my first time ever making it, and I had to teach myself all of the editing process and stuff like that, trying to speak at a good tone. But I appreciate everyone taking out their time of the day who did check this out. I'm an idiot still for sure, but I want to be a forward moving idiot and a growing idiot at the bare minimum. At the end of the day, it's a battle against ourselves of who we were yesterday to who we are today. Do we make any progress? Are we getting closer to our goal? Those are the type of things that I think matter. So I appreciate you stopping in, checking out my first video ever. Like and subscribe, like all the YouTubers say, man. But I appreciate you guys and your time very, very much. Thank you.